sure everyone's on the same page. Changes here for the Lakers. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Hayes. Luke Kennard comes in for Vanderbilt. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Austin Reeves.
Can't forget that Markkanen is an accomplished dunker.
Here's Collier. Pass to George. Here's Kessler. Kennard covering. Kessler with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Doncic. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Back to George. Jacks up a three. Cans it from downtown. George has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second.
Throws it down.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Smart kicks to Hachimura. Kennard for three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Well, this is what they pay Kennard to do. He's led the league in three-point percentage multiple times.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's Collier. From deep three-point land. Kennard with the rebound.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Hachimura fires.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
The Jazz call timeout. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. LeBron comes in for Rui Hachimura. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's Austin Reeves in for Smart. Jazz trail by 7.
And trusts his shot to knock down the three.
Here's Sensabaugh. Guarded by Doncic. Oh, he lays it in right over the defender.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here's Sensabaugh. Here's Bailey. George! Off target from outside. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
LeBron won't hesitate if he finds a spot he likes behind the arc.
Here's Sensabaugh. Tries from 10. The shot misses. James outside. 1:22 left to play in the
range. Is just another area where he's dangerous.
Here's Sensabaugh. Guarded by Doncic. George fires. Now Bailey fires the three. A three-pointer. Good.
I like how confident and aggressive Bailey is. He takes initiative whenever he sees an opportunity. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Los Angeles.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
And this victory will draw them even in the season series as it comes to a close.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, James. And get the three. Stolen by Reeves. Launches from...
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.